Haunting ghosts, explicit. Haunting ghosts, explicit. Now, yeah, I mean, I'm truly just being led by the Spirit concerning this. I didn't fully expect to even get into this matter with this, but yeah, this is a very deep matter concerning, haunting ghosts and all the stuff with this stuff, really, because this stuff is very real, and everybody will not believe in a message like this and all that stuff too. But I don't have anything to do with that. I'm just truly being led by the Spirit with this stuff, and yeah, just obeying God and just overall being led by the Spirit. But yeah, anyhow, I mean, excuse me. Yeah, haunting ghosts. Yeah, I mean, man. See, the thing about these haunting ghosts, just getting more into depth about haunting ghosts. Just keying in on haunting ghosts. Man. I mean, see, they truly do exist, and it's really dealing with like I just want to say a deceased being that is just under punishment, and they're just really just stuck in the earth realm. And see, the thing about these haunting ghosts too, though, is that they do they can I want to say because these haunted ghosts are pretty much like once again they're just trapped in the earth realm, and they're pretty much like disembodied type people and beings, I should say. And they're pretty much they can also possess like certain I want to say vessels, and just certain people they can possess these certain haunting ghosts. They can, whether you believe this or not, they can possess certain I want to say vessels and people. And yeah, these haunting ghosts just be like they just be, like I said, they be in the midst of this possession stuff, these certain these haunting ghosts, they just roam and seek out revenge. That's what you gotta understand about these haunting ghosts. And yeah, they're disembodied beings, pretty much, people, whatever you want to say. And yeah, I mean, they are under God's punishment and all this stuff, so they will be just more or less just under that, and given over to more darkness, by God. But see, just the time frame of things, they of them being, these haunting ghosts. Yeah, they do be possessing certain vessels and people and bodies and all this stuff. Yeah, they do, whether you believe the stuff or not. And see, once they do these matters, see, that's when certain stuff starts to manifest too, in the natural realm. And yeah, I mean, it just will not be obvious thing with this stuff and all that stuff. No, it's not like that. But see, spiritual people, yeah, they will bear witness with this stuff, and others, you won't believe in this. I'm already knowing, but this is a real matter. And yeah, haunting ghosts, they definitely dwell in certain particular I want to say just atmospheres and particular places like that are just places they can really truly just haunt, and also just, I want to say, travel throughout the spirit and just roam the certain earth plane of where they're I just want to say able to possess certain bodies and certain temples and all this stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. And vessels and all that deep stuff. Yeah, these ghosts be possessing many beings. That's what you gotta understand. And these ghosts, these haunting ghosts, yeah, I mean, they truly just haunt individuals. They seek revenge on the living, and they also they can bring much harm concerning haunting different homes. That's what you gotta understand about this stuff. And many things be taking place, and certain stuff be, manifested in the natural. And a lot of the stuff is done by these haunting ghosts, and they will not always be traced and all this stuff. No, it doesn't even matter if you have ghost hunters doing this stuff, because you people don't believe in all this stuff, but I truly don't have nothing to do with that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, spiritual people and God will believe this matter, and everybody else, you're just outside of it. But see, getting back to what I was saying, ghost hunters, these ghost hunters can't even trace this stuff down, because that's how spiritual this really is, and that's what you gotta understand. But certain ghost hunters, they may be able to get certain traces of certain things if they're like a expertise in the ghost hunting stuff. Ghost hunters are real too. I'm just being led by the spirit with this stuff. And certain ghost hunters have traced certain things too as well. But overall, I'm just saying, like, on these other different occasions, I want to say these ghosts, these haunting ghosts be causing a lot of manifestations and just a lot of stuff to take place concerning the physical realm, and just haunting different things, different environments, different homes, different households, different families, and all this stuff. And see, a lot of people do be seeing ghosts and stuff too, but see, they can't really, they cannot really reveal this to many people, because many people will not believe it. And that's what you gotta understand. But these haunted ghosts do be possessing temples, bodies, vessels, and they also be manifesting certain things concerning, I want to say, the earth plane type thing. And they do be trying to haunt innocent bystanders. I'll just leave it at that. They do, because I keep telling you, they seek revenge on the living, and that's what you gotta understand. And overall, when it comes to this stuff, me speaking, Mello speaking with the stuff, I'm already knowing this stuff is real. That's what you gotta understand about me. I keep telling you, I believe in ghosts and all these forms of ghosts, but this is just focusing on haunting ghosts. I believe in this too. That's what you gotta understand. And they are real, and they're just they're disembodied. I want to say bodies, pretty much disembodied beings, whatever you want to say. And they are pretty much just part of the earth plane seeking, or you can say the earth realm seeking revenge. In the realm of the spirit, they're seeking revenge on the living, and they have much manifestation power too, as they possess certain bodies. And as certain people are, I want to say, receptive to these haunting ghosts, they can possess certain bodies and just do certain things, manifest certain, haunting harm, I want to say, and all this stuff, depending on the reception of whoever's receptive to these haunting ghosts. So, you may need a ghost hunter concerning this stuff to hunt this stuff down, if I'm being real, because this stuff is not a game. It's not a joke. Haunting ghosts are real, and they do seek revenge. And they're just overall under God's punishment and just trapped in the earth realm. God overall does what he does concerning these haunting ghosts, of putting them into even more darkness in the later math of things, or anything else that God may want to do. But overall, they will not be inherited in paradise and all that stuff. No, they're being punished for a very particular, I don't even want to say reason, like reasons, and many things that they did concerning in the earth realm, and overall, just they're being punished for many things. So these haunting ghosts, though, they do exist, and so that's all I really got to say about this. It doesn't have to be so deep and all that deep stuff. A lot of the times it is, concerning these matters, but this is just one of those like spiritual messages, but it is explicit, and it just focuses on haunting ghosts, alone, really, haunting ghosts. So with all that being said, this is real, and the only way to really truly just like not be affected by these haunting ghosts and all this stuff. I mean, you got to be covered by the real Jesus. That's what this gets to, but this ain't for everybody, and, you still may have to interact with this stuff one way or another. But see, I'm just going to be real. I mean, you want to interact with this stuff with the real Jesus, because if you're not a part of him, and just the Holy Ghost overall, if you're not a part of that, then I mean, these certain ghosts will be overtaking you, whether it be in the earth realm or in the spirit realm. And that's just no joking matter with this stuff. So yeah, I mean, who this bear witness with, it's meant to bear witness with. But if you're not dealing with ghosts, especially these haunting ghosts, if you're not dealing with these haunting ghosts with the real Jesus, then you're in trouble. That's all I can say. Rather be in the earth realm or the spirit realm, or them linking within each other, regardless, you still need to, you're not going to be able to handle this stuff without the real Jesus and just the Holy Ghost and all that deep stuff. That's all I can say. That's the only way you can really be truly just, I want to say, just overcoming things concerning these ghosts. These haunting ghosts is what I'm referring to. So yeah, and any other deceased, I want to say, beings and just other evil spirits connected with them too. Yeah, see, because these haunting ghosts, they do have certain evil spirits that they, I want to say, interact with too. And the stuff does get very deep. And see, once that possession stuff takes place concerning these haunting ghosts, many things can manifest supernaturally, whether you people believe this or not. And yeah. So with all that being said, though, yeah, this is deep and haunting ghosts. So yeah, I'm out.